Saturday, UFC 316 will feature some of the most notable fighters in the world of mixed martial arts, but pay attention to one guy in particular on that main card because a Western New Yorker is making his UFC debut. Angola's own Patchy Mix has risen to the top of Bellator MMA. So the Bantamweight champion decided it was time for a change of scenery by coming to the UFC.
All I have to do is remain doing the things that I do, and that's just exciting fans, finishing fights, and because the UFC has such a broad, let's say, audience, such a bigger audience and bigger market, I feel like that's where I need to be at this stage of my career, seeing as I just entered my prime. And even those last 5 fights, imagine if those were in the UFC, you know, I would be a household name.
Patchy will make his bantamweight debut this Saturday at UFC 316 in Newark, New Jersey. It's not Western New York, but he's excited about the opportunity to represent the 716 on the global stage.
Yeah, I'm proud to represent where I'm from, of Angola, New York, Buffalo, New York, Niagara County, NCCC, where I went to school. I'm proud to represent my wrestling coaches in Bill Sills, Don Lilly, Jim Michaels, all these guys that brought me up, and I look forward to representing them well on Saturday with respect and humility, no matter the result.
His first UFC bout will be against Mario Bautista on just 3 weeks' notice, a moment Mix has waited his entire career for.
And everything I ever did, it won't matter if I don't win on Saturday. So I'm going to validate my entire career with a win on Saturday and push this record to 21-1. I will be Patchy Mix, the UFC contender after this. Not the new guy, the world champion coming in. I will be the UFC contender that's validated at 21-1 with 16 finishes.
A win on Saturday not only begins Patchy's rise to the top of the UFC world, but also to the top of the list of the best athletes that have come out of our area.
I'm looking to be the next big sports star out of our area, you know. I'm always spending my money to get on those bills, you know, and those bills tickets and stuff, you know. Hopefully I can start getting some better seats and, you know, start meeting some of these athletes, you know.
Mix and Bautista's bantamweight bout is set for Saturday night on UFC 316's main card. In studio, Dom Tibbetts, 7 Sports.